Please consent to being recorded.
I'm consent.
Consenting.
I'm
Hey,
consenting.
this word consent, right, to me means something else. But never mind.
Consent is for everything. It's not just that thing.
Yeah, but when I was 16, my ex-boyfriend asked me if I would consent. And I
Huh?
just I broke up with him.
Yes. Hello, everybody.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of
A Millennial Mess.
Dewy. Can you say a millennial mess?
A Millennial Mess. Hi, my name is Dewy Choo. I do
That's it.
TikTok.
Okay.
So
okay.
Jade, today's episode, we asked Dewy here because we want to find out more about Gen Z.
Yes, the Gen Zs, and we are. Actually, just now we were talking, right? We are Gen Ys. We're not boomers, do we? How can we be boomers? Boomers is our parents, our parents.
So boomers aside, today is Millennials versus Gen Z.
Yeah. So just to add on, those parents that are millennials or they are like the older millennials. Yeah. And then anyway, I also want to use Telegram more, but all my friends are still on WhatsApp. So
Yeah, how old are your friends?
this millennials. Hello.
So we must define, Jade, you define lah,
Oh.
millennials. Yeah, let's define.
Millennials.
Yeah.
Millennials are aged from people born in 1980s
Yep.
to about 1994, 90 to 96. It's like it's overlap. It doesn't really have a specific one. About 1980 to there. Yeah. Then people after 1995, 96 and to 20 something. Oops, I forgot. Then that is the Gen Z. Yeah. Then beyond that, there will be Gen Alpha already.
Ah,
Okay, so we're gonna go for we're gonna split today's episode into two parts. Okay, the first part is where
Okay.
we will ask each other questions.
Okay.
I think it's going to go crazy. I think we will not be able to keep track of like who is asking who.
I'm very
That's
scared now.
It's like those game show where you throw like the paintballs and after they don't, everybody has paint. I'm like,
Pain on their
sorry.
face.
I feel very tickled. Okay, so we will start this round with scissors paper stone to see who will go first.
scissors, paper, stone. Oh, she's late.
Lagging lah. What you want? Again.
Paper, stone. Scissors, paper, stone.
Jay
Okay.
is late. I think Jay is just laggy.
Then how?
Yeah, but who-
Cannot.
It's okay. I'll let her win. It's fine.
Okay,
Then what's
this
going
this
on?
is the most boring scissors paper stone I've ever seen before. I think we need to add some sound effects. Jang, jang, jang. Okay, so I think it's a very millennial thing. I'm very sensitive. I scared like everything I say or anything I do is like, well, how we boomer, boom.
So
Okay.
sad, like there's no boomers here, and then they just gonna attack like so many times. But okay.
Oh my god, yeah.
There's nobody that's boomer here. They just keep getting attacked. And they don't watch all these things or they don't listen to us also, I think. So
Just to all the boomers. Hey, in 3 years when we are big, we will
Oh.
get it from all the boomers, okay? So
Okay.
Jade, you have the first question.
what do you think about millennials in general?
I think the image that I get, right, when I think of millennials, right, it's like the outfit, right? You guys like to wear long ponytail. Like, you know, shirt, right?
Mm.
Then like long pants with the hat. And then the bag. Then you like to take food picture of your food at Instagrammable cafes. Instagrammable cafes.
It
Then
is so
I-
interesting because
Yeah, no,
I would,
and
say
I
something.
think-
Continue.
and the thing is, right, I feel like millennials don't like Gen Zs. Yeah. And
Oh my
I
gosh, this is the first time I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
I don't even know
feel
what
like judge
how to
us.
respond.
Okay, can you continue more on that? Like why do you think that we millennials will judge you?
Okay, not you guys in but like I feel like in general, I always like when I talk to my friends, right, who are Gen Zs, we always feel like the millennials, right, they always judge the trends that Gen Z carry. Like, okay, you know, now we got a lot of like dye hair kind of nonsense.
Hey, we also dye
Mm.
hair what?
Yeah, but you guys are cool, that's different. Okay. I'm talking about the mainstream love ponytail millennials. But
Oh
that
my
one-
god. I'm very scared we really offend all of them. Okay, but
But the-
anyway, what kind of experience that you had, right? That made you think that they don't like you?
Oh, okay, so basically
Yeah.
cousins, right? Yeah, I have millennial cousins lah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, one time we were talking about like school and life in general. Then she was like asking me why am I going out so much? And the thing is I don't go out that much. It's just like on weekends I go out with my friends, like to do friend stuff, right? And then she was
Hang
like,
out.
you don't need to have a life now. You can have a life after 25. Then I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I was like, girl, you are just protesting love ponytail. Oh my gosh. Because no Gen Z, right? We are born in an era where like we have all the technologies already. So I guess we're in a sense more advanced because we are more exposed to things, right?
Yep.
So I don't think we are very mature, but I guess it forces us to know a lot of mature things, right? So
Okay,
then,
I'm just thinking, is it because you're more exposed to like social media? There's a lot of
yes,
information
yes,
that you
yes.
can get right online. You meet people all around the world, not just in Singapore or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Then that's why
Okay.
we grew up faster, and then like we're doing things that millennials do when they're 20 or 25. So I think maybe they're like, hey, why you so young? You can have a life already, you know? Like, sorry, it's not sorry.
Right. Okay.
That's what I think.
But I'm pretty sure like Denise and I don't think that way.
So she's trying to say that she's trying not to offend us. So she's trying to say that we are the cool millennials.
No, but you
We
guys
don't belong
really
to the love
are.
bonito millennial. So instead
So
of that, what would the Gen Zs do?
what does the Gen Z do?
Yeah.
Gen Z nowadays, they go to thrift shops. Or they buy.
Oh, I heard about that too.
Ah.
Cool.
What, cash converters?
No, girl. Cash converters for your akong to sell his old chair, okay? Not cash converters. That is.
How about do we recommend some thrift shop to Denise so that she will know?
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I don't know. Stupid one, eh. Like, no, they will go Lucky Plaza.
Huh?
Sorry. God, why? Lucky Plaza, why? But why Lucky Plaza?
They're gonna, cause got thrift shops, what?
Oh, it's there. It's inside there.
I mean, okay, I'm not speaking for most of the Gen Zs, right? But I feel like there's a growing group of Gen Zs that's very alternative. And then they'll wear like, yeah, I don't know if you know, they wear all
I'm
the
trying to think. Actually, I don't know if I have friends who are Gen Z. So I'm actually trying to think of who I know who are Gen Zs lah.
Have lah. I mean, okay, to me, I feel like the fashion part is quite obvious. When I look at them, I will know that how old are they.
So
kind of.
So
Kind of.
How do they
she
your
asked
eyes?
how do they dress? I'm trying to think of how do we dress also. It's quite normal, what?
No,
No, but it's workwear, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I
at
feel
home
like
you
they're
just wear bra,
fashionable.
so
They're fashionable. Okay, but anyway, I have a thought
Yes.
from whatever that Dewy said, because that's how I felt like when I was younger. That's how I felt about I don't know what
Older
the
generation.
I felt like those people didn't like us. So in the
Oh.
Chinese terms, there's this thing called what? 90后啊, 90s. When
Okay.
you're born after 90s. So that was when we were younger. And then the people from the 70s or 80s didn't like us. That's how I felt also when I was younger. Yeah, so I think I can relate to that.
Okay, so if you want to be more like Gen Zs, I think you just have to go to thrift shops.
Yeah. And just listen to like Billie Eilish.
I listen. Oh yeah, I was
Billie
gonna say we
Eilish.
listen to Billie Eilish, but yeah, okay. If you exclude us, then yeah.
Billie Eilish.
Billie
I also
Eilish is
listened to her,
so-
and I did 2
Ed
covers on
Sheeran.
her.
Sheeran.
Huh?
Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran.
I mean, I like him. Is that
Yeah,
a
I
millennial
see.
thing?
Millennial. Yeah,
So who
we'll
else?
play the
Other
Sing
artists.
Out Loud at your wedding, right?
Okay. So we throw the ball to Dewy now.
Yes.
Dewy, do you have a question for millennials?
Yes. What do you think of Gen Z's approach towards dating?
What's the approach actually?
That's true. To answer the
Yeah,
question, we need to
right
know
now. What is the approach? How do you date, or how do Gen Z normally date?
I know.
Okay, Denise.
Dating apps, huh? Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very
Oh, then Jade, you fit right in. Woohoo! Snap.
Wow, everything like, okay, I'm not a millennial, I'm a Gen Z also.
I think she's confused.
I don't know, who am I?
I think it's cool. So I met my husband through IRC. Dewy's going to that.
She won't know what is it. Okay,
Dinosaur.
disclaimer, I also don't know what is it, okay? I also don't know.
Okay, so it is the same approach. It is basically I met him online. So,
Look at her face, everybody.
Bro, you look like you're coding it.
Yeah, last time there's no like so nice one. The app don't have. I basically found him online, and it was a era where I had to convince my parents that quote unquote online dating was okay. Yeah.
I think you
So
were
I
the
met him
pioneer,
when
man.
I
Pioneer
was
of online
13.
dating.
Online 13. When I was 13. So that is like
Wait, you
uh
met your husband when you were 13?
yeah, then but we didn't date until I was 21. We were 21 because he didn't like me. He thought that I was very alien.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he didn't want to talk to me. Then when 21 again, we started reconnecting on MSN.
It's
Yeah.
like a messenger app.
Yeah, but that was online dating. So I guess I'm not part of Gen Z, but that it existed during our time. Yeah, already. Like you will get a lot of like let's say on dating apps, I know you have a lot of F boys, right? And stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was back then in RSC already. So just there like, okay, Jade, what's your answer? What do you think of this approach?
Well, I feel like whatever they're happy with, as long as it's they do it safely, that meaning like everything lah, like you don't go on a date with somebody that never show your face, that kind of thing lah. Like just be careful and protect yourself, and be smart lah, I would say. So I'm all for it as long as you know what you're doing. Yeah.
I have another I guess point of view, which is I think that it's a practical way to meet people if you are careful lah. So you exercise your boundaries and your limits, right? But it's very practical because when you reach like our age, we are not in school anymore. How do we meet new people? And if we're single, how do we find someone? Cannot, what? It's not possible. In my circle of friends, right, 5 of us. So mine is online dating. Then my friend was like gaming, through gaming, and then another one also online like app. 2 of them I think app. Both also got married. Only one person met through uni. So the percentage of people actually getting to know each other through apps and getting married is quite high lah.
Mm.
Yeah, but that's my circle. Jade's one a bit different.
Yeah. I feel like most of my friends they met organically. Yeah.
So
Which
I
actually
think
that's
it's a trend. Maybe it was a trend. Trends will go up and then come down, go up and come down, right? So during my time, because I'm almost 5 years older than Jade, so it was like online dating, yes, 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 yes. And then I think there were better people, better quality people because online dating just started then. And then by the time Jade came on, right, it was the trashy people already. It's like you
Say
meet
until
50
like
people,
that.
right? You will not even have one person that can connect with. Yeah. But what about you, Dewey? Do you meet your current person? I don't know whether girl or guy, but a current person
Not
through.
not on dating apps. Actually, I'm against.
Wow.
Cause like honestly, I feel like right. Okay, I know couples that meet on the app.
Go.
People who meet and actually date and find a partner on these apps, right? They don't have as much options as people who have. And when people have a lot of options, right? They will want to go through all of them. Yeah, so it's like fast fashion, fast dating. So like they will date a lot of
Oh,
people. They will talk to a lot of people at one go, right?
oh yeah.
They'll keep finding, and then like there will always be that search of what's better. So I feel like people don't actually like cherish what's in front of them. That's why I feel like a lot
Mm.
online dating, I don't think it's like very ideal like if you're actually looking to find someone. I mean there is a chance that you can, but I think most of the time,
No.
yeah.
Okay, so you're not optimistic about that.
I've tried it. No, not gonna.
Oh. Okay, so right, this one is just like a random thing. I'll just combine it together, okay? Because I heard about this before, which is quite funny. They say that Gen Zs don't wear skinny jeans and only Gen Y does. And then also hair parting. Gen Y parts their hair on the side and then Gen Z parts in the middle.
Oh,
So
let's
what
look
do
at
you
our hair
think
partings now.
about this? Look at me, I have a middle parting,
I decided
but
not
I
to
am
have hair partings
millennial, so I don't understand this. So funny. So is
Um,
it like a thing?
no, like, I think okay, the hair parting one I think is like quite subjective.
Yeah.
Like everybody just parts their hair so that you fit their face. They're ugly.
So you think that is like ridiculous, right? Why did they say this kind of thing? I don't understand.
But the skinny jeans one I will
You understand that
I agree.
you
Because now
agree?
the trend is to wear baggy jeans. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I've seen you wear baggy jeans. Yeah.
Yeah, like baggy jeans. Like how Marie also wears it. Okay, what's one thing you dislike about Gen Z?
I only have things that I like about them because I really like them.
I don't I don't think so. Pick
Yeah, but there's
something.
nothing. There's nothing. I really love the
Maybe
younger
maybe Dewey
generation.
you should say, then maybe I can like link if there's anything. Do you have
Mm,
anything that you don't
I
like
don't
about
like
your
about your
own
own
Gen Z?
generation.
everything. Like
Everything.
sensitive. I mean, they're funny lah, but sensitive. The dating culture.
What is it? Is it unique to Gen Z, the dating culture?
Like the dating app thing, is it, or what? Or not just that?
Because I think our generation is more used to all the sliding into DMs, like online dating, like in general.
Like, is the default online dating is default.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
like a girl slide into her DMs.
I suddenly remember something. Sorry, yeah. So right, my friend, she has a cousin who's I think about Dewey's age, if I'm not wrong, or a bit older. I don't know. Okay, then there will be people who like see. I think she was working at a shop or something, and then there will be guys that see her and say, "Oh, can I have an Instagram handle?"
But isn't it normal?
Last time I thought people ask for number,
Oh,
right?
right.
Then now people ask for Instagram handle. Then we are just like, okay, this is a new way of like,
Yeah, because now Instagram and website is like your virtual name cards.
Yeah,
Right.
It's like a
Mm,
Yeah.
brochure.
So the way you represent yourself online is how people will have their first impression of you. Not when they meet you, it's your social presence. It's different, I think.
I guess.
Yeah.
True.
So conclusion, we have nothing that we dislike about Gen Zs. Yeah. I think I feel like they're human, and I feel like a lot of their challenges are the same as ours. Like everybody
Yeah.
struggles to find a job. Everybody struggles to finish their studies. Everybody struggles with exams. Everybody struggles with mental health issues,
Yeah,
emotional issues, relationship issues.
I actually think that the younger you are, the more you will be stressed and have more mental issues. I mean, I'm not saying because like you grew up with technology and all this social media is so stressful for you. I think yeah, it's good for you, but then it can
That's a
really
yeah.
yeah.
There's two sides
Mm.
of the coin, lah. Yeah.
Okay, so that I mean I was just like doing some research, right? And then according to careerplanner.com, I don't know why it's so random. Gen Zs are said to be more pragmatic and Gen Y more idealistic. That's so weird, huh? What do you think, Dewey? Do you understand?
No, let me Google the meaning of pragmatic. Wait,
Practical.
So
You
they are
will
more
prioritize
practical.
practical needs.
They will decide on things based on their needs and like more logical, I guess.
Like
And then
maybe the millennials, right? We will
mm,
be okay with not having a job. Maybe.
no,
Is it?
as in no, Gen Y more idealistic, meaning they want the best. Like they want the best life. They want to
Yeah,
be
correct.
at
So
they want to be like at 30, I need to be successful. I need to have a family, you know.
mm,
Then Gen Zs they are not
mm,
so idealistic, but they will just choose whatever that is good for them and blah blah blah. I mean
oh, okay.
practical.
And I feel like yeah, their
Mm.
expectations are metered. Like they I think working with so many interns who are Gen Zs, I guess like I always think how come you all don't have a higher expectation for yourself? Like you need to expect more. You know, I feel like
Yeah,
I
but
used to expect
millennial is like that.
yeah, I used to be like that. Then, like some
Yeah.
of the interns, right? They did their poly courses already, their arts and theatre management. And then I will catch up with them. Hey, so what are you doing now when they finish their internship? Then they say, oh, I'm working at retail. This is a very different
Yeah.
paradigm. Like in the mind, it's different. Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
feel that
So
way?
what do you think? Is it true?
I don't think I am pragmatic. I think I'm more idealistic.
Oh,
Denise, no? Yeah.
so you think that you're more idealistic?
Yeah, like I would want the best for myself. I always push myself.
You will push your limits, lah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Mm.
but I do agree to some extent that some Gen Zs, right? They just settle for what they have. And
Ah,
what
they settle. I
they
get
don't
that.
push for themselves to like achieve the best. But then again, the best is like quite subjective also. Lah.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I
Like,
think it boils down to expectations. If
Mm.
you expect yourself to, if you have a higher expectation of yourself, you'll push yourself to reach there. Even if you don't reach there, you will at least get somewhere near there, right? But if you don't have a high expectation of yourself, then you probably will just be very content. Maybe the word is not even settle. Settle is like negative, right? But content, they are easily contented, which is not a bad thing in itself, lah.
Mm.
I think millennials, where we have a lot of this content, we will get a lot of mental issues.
my questions.
Yeah,
So if Gen Z was an animal, what do you think we would be?
bunnies. I don't know,
Peacock.
that's oh wow, so
Huh?
different our impression of.
Yes, I think peacock.
I think I'm really
Like,
very mama.
look at me.
Yeah, for me it's like oh they're so cute. They're like bunnies. I want to protect them.
You thinking about the kids, is it? Younger, yeah lah,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the
The little
younger kids,
bunnies
yes.
hopping around.
Yes,
So
they are.
jumpy, like Marie. Like
But I
So
feel like the
cute.
TikTok kids, they are like the look at me. I'm very,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. Is it you agree? Do you?
Very-
Cool. Okay, next question.
Do you wish you were a part of Gen Z?
Oh. Um, I feel like millennials and Gen Z is. I feel like there
Similar.
are similarities. There are. So
Yeah.
I think maybe not much of a difference to me. I think because like
I
I said
feel
just now, it's more
mm,
stress. I think
mm.
more stress. But I mean there are good things. Yeah, like maybe your parents will be more supportive with what you're doing. You don't have to go through the fights and the
Yeah,
struggles
wow.
that your
Yeah.
parents will, like our millennial parents will, yeah, give you, because I would think that Gen Z parents, they are about our age or a bit older, so they might, be more supportive of whatever you want to do for your career or whatever lah. Yeah, maybe that's the part where, let's say if I want to be a Gen Z, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, and
Denise.
for me, I guess I would want to have the same courage as I have, as I guess maybe the Gen Zs have. They're not afraid to kind of parade themselves, like peacock themselves. Yeah, but we are new to social media, we literally existed and then social media came
Mm.
along. It's a difficult space to navigate, and
Yeah,
okay,
well, anyway, I got one last one for Dewy. It's kind of like asking you back, but I'm saying, if given a choice, right, would you want to be born in a different era? I mean, it doesn't have to be millennial, okay? And then if yes, which era? And if you don't want, then why? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you actually go and read the other eras or what lah, because some other eras are quite interesting too to me.
But they're scary, right? Because like I mean, as much as
There
I
are
want
there are parts of the times there's no war lah. There is lah.
practices that they carry, and then the standards of life, the
Okay.
society, how you can function. I don't think I could be this loud in like the previous
Last like older generations, is it?
generations. I couldn't be like that. I'll be cancelled, right? So I guess I am comfortable in my generation, so I don't think I want to be born.
Born in any other era.
cool.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, let's jump. Actually, we're 40 minutes already, but okay, let's just roll to the next part, because I think the next part is all the juicy stuff. We just wanted to find out about yourself, like growing up. How has it been for you, and
Yeah.
what are some of the challenges that you face? Maybe it might not be a Gen Z thing, but it's just yourself. Yeah, because the challenges we face will determine the choices that we make, right? So I'm sure certain choices in your life you made because, either you had to, or there was a motivation, or there's some reasons behind it. Yeah.
Like growing up in general, right?
Yeah, just growing up in general, like how's your family? Like, I mean, whatever you want to share,
Or
whatever you
any
feel
experiences. Yeah.
comfortable sharing. Yeah.
I think growing up for me, right? I never realized how much stories I had until like I
Mm.
my friend, and then we were talking about like growing up lah. Cause, bruh, I'm gonna be 20. This so old. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Yeah. Then I was like talking about like my childhood and like my teenage years, and I realized that wow, actually I did a lot of stupid things.
Mm.
Yeah. So um, like how to say, the experiences that I did were very wild and extreme. Then like it made me the person that I am today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think growing up, okay, my parents, right? They're very tough love.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I didn't have a lot of emotional support from them. So then like I always seek for validation and love outside of my family.
Mm.
I have online, right? I have like social media, right? So I go on there and talk to people. And but then the thing is online there's a lot of like predators and like very dangerous people.
Mm.
Like cyberbullying was so relevant last time. Nobody will stand up for you, and I'm serious. Like if someone hates you, like the whole crowd, the whole bandwagon will just come.
Can you talk more about that? About
Yeah.
cyberbullying? Yeah.
Yeah, so like last time, right? Oh my god, this is so stupid, but like last time, like um when Instagram was like very new, I had my account when I was like 11, 12. Then like at that point of time you wouldn't think about what you can comment and what you cannot what. You would think it's just like, oh, it's just like in real life but online. So you can say
Yeah.
whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
So like last time I'll comment, but I won't comment very harsh things. I'll just comment what I think.
Yeah.
And then people will just start like bashing me. And then we will have a fight in the comments. It's very stupid. Yeah, and then people will like it's like cyberbully and like
So they will say
random
nasty things and they will
are
brand
not
you,
testing.
or
Like
give
people
you
that I
labels.
don't know
Okay.
come at me.
And how
Yeah.
do you
So
feel?
would they threaten you,
Yeah.
or what was the things that they
No,
will say?
they will say very vulgar things. And at 11 and 12, that's how I learned all my vulgarities.
Oh my God.
By fighting with people online. I was like, oh, so this is what the word means, you know? Like, yeah, so like I'll fight, bro. So
Yeah lah, you all were just basically banter online lah. It was be a public fight lah.
yeah, because like I want to fight back. Like it's in my nature to fight back, what?
Mm.
But then like yeah, lor. Yeah, so I feel like I got hit at a very young age.
So
You
how
know,
do you
because-
deal with that, and then how
Mm.
do you feel about all this at that point?
At first I was quite thick skinned. Yeah. And then like I would sometimes there will be points where I cry and I feel like, oh my god, I don't do this. It's so tiring. But I always felt like in the back of my head, there's always like okay, you have to fight for yourself and you have to protect yourself. Right. I have to protect who I want to be because that's who I am.
Mm.
And then like growing up, even in secondary school, I got bunch of hate also. Secondary 1, 2, because I was like yeah, lower sec and I was very loud. So the upper sec students wouldn't like me that much. Yeah, so they will always like bash on me and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So I think maybe that's why I know how to deal with hate from TikTok because I know how to feel.
Mm.
Like I know,
Filter.
yeah, I know the filter already. Like I know why they're saying certain things and
Do
where
you respond to those comments?
if it's funny, if it's gonna make me content, then yeah, I'll respond. It's like some stupid,
Ah.
yeah. But then I wouldn't usually go
Oh,
and
you just
rest.
let them comment. Is
Yeah, I'll
it?
just let it be.
Okay. Doing
Uh,
content.
This is random, but can you like give some words of encouragement to
Oh my
Denise?
God.
Or what kind of advice can you give her for about TikTok? Because she's been feeling a little bit stressed.
Yeah, she gave me already.
Oh really?
That day
Oh.
after I talked to you, then I actually texted her. Or I left her a voice message. Then she replied me
Right.
also. Then she's
Yeah.
like, you just
Okay.
F it, man. You just
Just
don't
do
care."
it.
It's really just a leap of faith. Like, who cares? Like, really, who cares? Like, you can't, if you are going to be affected by what people say, and yeah, TikTok is a little bit more brutal, right? Then you shouldn't be doing it,
Yeah.
right?
I think it's something
Yeah.
that I feel like I want to overcome and train myself to do because I get mental block. Like I don't know why I can create a lot of things, right? But then when it comes to TikTok, I freeze. Just like what do I do? What's right? Maybe my question is always like what's right and what's wrong? Is there a right and wrong? So if I cannot find like what's right and what's wrong is grey, I struggle. I always struggle in the grey. Because in my mind things need to be black and white, which I'm learning lah. Like it does not need to be lah. Yeah, okay. Too philosophical. Okay, forget it. Shut up, Denise. Okay. So yeah.
I will say that there is no right or wrong content as long as it's a content that you want to do and give.
Yeah.
It
So I'm
depends.
just sitting on
Are
it.
you trying to be viral?
No.
Yeah, but you're just trying to show your craft, right? And then
Yeah.
what
Cause
you want
there's
to do.
a message that will like there's a message with every video, or it might just be a for fun thing. I think
Yeah.
similar like what you said, you just want to find people who you can laugh together with you, like sometimes. And I think Jay and I started a millennial mess for that reason. We're like our life is so gloomy, COVID is so gloomy. How can we bring a little bit of joy to some people?
Yeah.
To tune in, and that is why we started, and that's what we're gonna have for our TikTok content as well lah. Funny stuff lah,
Yes.
funny or like encouraging, like how we share like quote of the day stuff kind of thing.
Yeah. Yes, we'll be on TikTok.
Okay, yay! Like yeah, we will do that. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I have slept over it, and I'm gonna do my videos later.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this is a very informative episode because most of our listeners are millennials.
Yes.
So we
they
hope
are.
that this
I talk
gives
so
you
much shit about them, man.
no,
Very
it
God.
was just a different. It's just how we are different. No, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
All the
just
little
discussing.
gonna run at me.
No lah, it's fine. And
No,
I
like
mean,
you said, millennials, they are very chill, right? Whenever you flame about them, they'll just be like, okay. Yeah, I think it's fine.
You're stronger. You're stronger. Yeah.
Yeah.
strong, yo. We're strong.
Strong.
So yeah, for those who are tuning in, thanks for listening to this episode
Yes.
with Dewy Choo.
Woo.
Choo. You can find her on TikTok and add to her viewership.
Whew.
It's just Dewy Choo on TikTok, yeah.
Dewy
DEWY.
Choo.
I just do
CH.
true.
Yeah, and she's very funny. So if you want a
Yay.
good laugh, just go watch her
On
TikTok. Make sure your kids are not there. Yeah, and if you want to I guess maybe have a educational TikTok guru guide you in your TikTok journey, I'm sure
I'm not
Dewy
a
is.
TikTok guru.
Yeah, but for anybody, I guess, who wants to grow their audience on TikTok, feel free to slide into her DMs.
Do you reply to DMs?
Not all.
Do you get a lot?
After I started TikTok, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode with Dewy Choo and you understand more about the Gen Zs. We will be back next week for more exciting content on our podcast. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.